Okay.
We're here with grade 12 Korah collegiate student athlete Lucy Lafrance and coach Rachel Nipissing women's program. Rachel, can you talk a little bit about the recruitment process of bringing Lucy to Nipissing?
For sure. So we had a little bit of help actually from our men's head coach, Korah, who used to be up here in the Sault, and between him and a few other people, we've heard lots of great things about Lucy, and obviously your length, your ability to shoot the ball, your ability to defend will be really, really great for us. But we were fortunate we had Lucy in North Bay for a day for a visit, and she got to meet a couple of the girls and seemed like she'd be a really, really good fit here. So over time we just chatted a bit more. This decision I think was best for you academically, basketball-wise, and personally, and it'll be nice to have her in North Bay, not too far away from home, but just a good fit for us and for her as well. So.
And Mom's back here, so she's gonna be really happy that you're still in the north, right, Lucy?
Yes. Mostly my dad, though.
Now, what made it Nipissing a perfect fit for you, Lucy?
Well, I liked how it was in a smaller town too. Like Nipissing is like, cause I'm from a small town, so it's like I didn't want to go right into a big city area, and I already knew Korah, so it was like easy. It's like my dad knows him very well, and they've got a great basketball program, and they have the math program, which is what I want to take.
So you were taking math at Nipissing?
Mm-hmm.
Now, was there any other schools you were considering, or was Nipissing the only choice that you were going to do?
Being from the Sault, I obviously was considering Algoma because I grew up doing the Junior Thunderbirds program, but decided against it. Really wanted to spread my wings and go somewhere else.
And Rachel, what as a coaching staff, like I say, you talk to Tom and stuff like that, but do you get to see much game film or anything about Lucy?
Got to see a bit of game film actually from Saultsports, so shout out to Saultsports. And then also a lot of word of mouth. So Carissa's also really vouched for Lucy and said what a hard worker she is. And that's really what's important to us in our program is the athlete, but also the type of person that somebody is. So.
Yeah. And Lucy, a lot of your future teammates were just here and they left the room. For them to go and watch this, what type of style play should they expect from you when you join them in the fall?
Well, I've seen myself as more of like a 3-and-D player. I like shooting the ball and I'm good and versatile on defense, but I like to do anything as long as it helps the team.
And I know we're only in January and it's 8 months away before you get to Nipissing, or 7.5 months. What are you envisioning when you first hit North Bay and Nipissing?
I honestly don't know, but I'm really excited.
And we followed you at Saultsports. We followed you quite a bit this year with basketball. Did you envision, like say, you go into university, but did you envision also playing basketball at the same time?
Oh yeah, that was always my dream since I was like 11. So.
And what do you think you can offer the Nipissing Laker program?
3-and-D.
3-and-D. And my great personality.
And Coach, where do you expect to put Lucy into the roster?
Well, I like the way that you say this, 3-and-D, but I expect you to make an immediate impact on our program for sure. Definitely can score the basketball from 3, and that's kind of a bit of a missing piece for us right now. So I see that as a place that Lucy could contribute very quickly.
And I have a question. I was talking to Coach Tom, the men's program, before we did this, and Sault Ste. Marie's under the radar when it comes to basketball players, not just in women's but also men's. Did that help keep Lucy as a secret, bring it to Nipissing?
Personally, I think so to an extent, but I feel very fortunate that we've been able to stank her up for sure.
And with her skill set, again, bringing it into the roster, can she step in the first year?
I believe that she can.
And the last question is it's a little bit away from Nipissing, but today we had another Sault Ste. Marie girl commit to Algoma, and Sadie Grauberger. Lucy played against her. Does it mean something about Sault Ste. Marie basketball or even Northern Ontario basketball, Lucy, that girls from the Sault are going on to play basketball?
Yeah, it's amazing. Sadie, Ashlyn, and I, all from different schools. We all get to play with and against each other. It's really exciting. I think basketball is growing in the Sault and Northern Ontario for sure.
And Rachel, from a coaching point of view, do you see the same?
Definitely. I think there are a number of really, really great programs in the Sault and in Northern Ontario as well. So like Lowell and Prep with Jen Burgett, and I think that Ryan Breachy has done an awesome job here with the Junior Thunderbirds. And in Timmins, they have some great high school basketball too. So I personally think it really is a nice little hotbed of basketball players that do sometimes fly under the radar. I don't know if that'll be the case forever, but we're fortunate to have snagged somebody like Lucy when we had the chance.
And I was talking to some of the guys watching the hockey while they were eating dinner, and talking about the Sioux and basketball and that, and they said they're from Southern Ontario and didn't even know anything about Algoma or Nipissing until they were recruited. So it's not just high school; it's also university, isn't it?
It's a hidden gem.
And Lucy, last one I always ask is, who would you like to thank?
I'd like to thank all the programs, like Algoma Junior Thunderbirds that I played with for many years, Slam, Elite 8, Small Ball, and especially my dad, who was my personal coach for my whole life.
And last question, I never, like I say, I always throw one in there. What's it going to feel like when you pull on that jersey the first game in September?
It's going to be exciting. I don't know.
And coming from Mrs. Quiet herself, right? Well, thank you very much, and good luck.